Welcome to an Earful of BJ. Chris won the championship. He's got 2 now. Join the club. Big deal. Thanks for listening all year. Just kidding. We're not going to go out that way.
It was pretty funny, though.
It was pretty funny. The last show of the year.
Chris was just cursing us out, and then there we came back on.
We're back. Yay.
Yep, last show of 2018/19.
Talk about Chris. All right, let's get it over with. Chris wins the championship.
Yay! Well, that's 2 for 3 of you now, right?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, there's
2 championships for 3 people?
That's correct, yep.
You and Sam and now Chris.
Yep, that's correct. Let's look here, Faj. Chris gets it done. He has 99, and Sean had 90.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing, though. Chris didn't even play. He took out Marlon Mack at the end just because he didn't need him, and he ends up getting 20 points. So you could add another 20 to Chris, and Antonio Brown didn't play. So Chris could have scored a heck of a lot more.
Yeah.
Man. So that's pretty ugly.
So why didn't he play those 2?
Well, he didn't play Marlon Mack because Sean didn't have any more people, so Chris already had it won, so why chance it?
Gotcha.
So that was a good move.
I was
good
unaware
move.
of that.
Yep.
So,
Good move.
I would have done the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And then Antonio Brown, that's a whole different story altogether.
Wow.
He didn't show up, or he left the game at halftime. Just left. He wasn't playing. I guess he was upset because the coach didn't play him. But the reason I found out he didn't play is because Brown wasn't even communicating or anything about his knee. So coach just decided to sit him. It was more disciplinary, I think.
Yep. Well, good for the coach.
Well, yeah, the Browns or the Steelers are a mess right now. They've got so much drama. Big Ben is a drama queen. So is Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
It is an utter mess in Steeler territory right now. Le'Veon Bell, we all know that story. He wouldn't play for, $18 million this year because he wanted a long-term contract with more money.
Yep.
Man, they've got some trouble right now. I feel sorry for the Steelers fans.
Yep.
And they missed the playoffs. I'm so happy.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, the Browns could end up atop that division next year.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
That'd be fantastic. They are fun to watch.
They are fun to watch.
I'm glad to see they're finally getting their due.
Well, how long has it been since they've been,
my gosh.
been decent? I think they made the playoffs actually in 2002, but they were horrible. So, Fosh, let's look who finished out the top 10 here.
Yeah.
Chris wins the championship. Sean gets second. And Sean had a great year. You know, he
did.
He couldn't take home the title, but you know what? He was good. He had a good year.
Yeah.
Clay rounds out the top 3.
Okay.
And I think that's real disappointing for Clay. Real disappointing.
Yeah. Well, it would be for me too if I was in that position.
And then Colin gets 4th. Colin had a good team.
Yeah.
We've all talked about his wide receivers all year round. And then Mark gets 5th. And then Faj, you got 6th.
Same as last year.
Is it really?
Yep.
You got 6 twice?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
And then Jake gets 7th. Trent with 8th.
Okay.
The second trustee, Eric, in the top 10. He's got 9th. And then Lee gets 10th. Hey, all 3 old guys finished in the top 10.
Yeah, top 10.
Interesting.
Well, I tell you.
And I did want to point out, I think this is the first year that the regular season champion won the championship.
That's right.
What do you think of that, Fosh?
That is a first.
Is it?
After how many years? 8?
Yeah.
Something like that? Wow.
8, yeah. It might be 8 or 9 years. That's a lot.
Jeez.
Wonder why. Why is that?
Who knows? But
Who?
I'm glad to see it.
You are?
Yeah.
You're glad to see Chris win the championship?
Oh, no, I'm glad to see that the season champion can win the championship as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
because I was there 2 years ago with that great team that I had, and they completely fell apart in the playoffs. So gives me a little hope for the future.
Does
I was
it?
almost
Okay.
scared to do good
You were?
because I made the playoffs and stuff this year, but it was the worst I've ever had a team,
Mm-hmm.
and I went further than I ever have. So it's weird. It's just like it reverses, but I don't know.
Yeah. Who had a better team, you or Chris? Because I think those are the best two teams in the 20-man league.
Man, they were
history.
loaded. Both teams were.
I
don't know.
I would like to go through and see what your guys' matchup would be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put your weeks 1 through 16 or whatever with his weeks. And then see who ends up having the better record.
That'd be interesting.
Who do you think?
To
Gosh,
find
how
out.
do you feel about it? You think you'd win?
I don't know.
Well, come on.
I know I had a good team that year.
You had a really good team.
Oh, that was
Your
awesome.
running backs were strong, but I'm thinking Chris he was just an unbelievable team. You know, it was okay for him to win the championship because he was the best team. You know, a lot of times the best team doesn't win the championship, but this time it definitely did.
Yeah, it did.
Unfortunately. You know who's got the number 1 overall pick in next year's draft, Josh?
No.
That'd be Logan.
Logan.
So I think this is how your draft order is going to go for next year.
Okay.
I think. You guys might have to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just doing this on the fly. I think it's going to go Logan, Sam, Blake, Cody, Matt, Ethan, Tyler, Kyle. Please put your name behind next year, guys. Goodness gracious. Jesse, Anthony, Logan, Lee, Eric, Trent, Jake, Faj, Mark, Colin, Clay, Sean, and Chris.
Sounds good.
Who goes number 1 overall next year?
Oh boy.
Is it?
Who are they? Are they gonna pick?
Well, yeah. Who are they going to draft
Yeah,
first? It's either going to, in my mind, it's either going to be Todd Gurley.
Or Andrew Luck?
And he could be in the discussion, but how about Patrick Mahoney's?
Oh yeah.
That's who you'd take?
I don't know. Wasn't it his second year?
Yes. Well,
So,
it was his first year as a starter.
Yeah.
Second
So,
year
I don't
in the
know.
league.
Maybe it was just beginner's luck, so to speak.
I just
I
the
don't
way
see
he
how
played, I just can't imagine.
him doing it again.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I think he could. Well, no, I mean,
Oh,
I
you
don't
think
no,
that he
no, no,
can?
no. I should specify. I don't think he'll redo what he did, but I think he'll still be unbelievable. I just don't think you can have this big of an accident.
Yeah.
50 touchdowns.
Yeah,
He's
that
not going to throw
was-
50 touchdowns next year.
No.
But what if he throws 45? He's worth the first overall pick.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Man.
What about Rodgers? Does he get taken first overall?
He let me down.
Gosh, calm down.
So that's all I got. That's all I've got to say about that.
What do you think of this year? If we're just wrapping up the year.
Wrapping up the year, I thought it was a good year overall. I love this league.
Mm-hmm.
We sure have a lot of fun, everybody. So I think everybody did good.
Yep.
Had a good time and everything. And
I would
thanks again to the commish, everything he does.
Yeah,
for
thanks,
us.
Clay. We love this league.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I want that other 5-man bench back.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Things we would change. Bench is definitely
that's my
the biggest
first
thing.
and foremost
Yeah.
choice.
I ask that we all really contemplate that because that has to be changed, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
Get that in there, and guys, put your names behind your
yes, I just don't
names
understand the
next year,
point.
please.
I just don't understand what point you're making by not doing that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Is it funny? Are you trying to go against the authority? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I don't
it
get
just
it.
makes it so much easier.
Yeah,
Or even if your name is in your name,
yeah,
that's okay. That's all right. You know, like Jacob's got Jacob's T. Colts. Or
yeah.
like we know that.
Right. So that's fine.
If you could do something
Incorporate
like
it within the name of your name. If not, put your name behind it.
that. It's not a huge deal if we weren't doing the show, but when you're doing the
Right.
show, it just makes it so
Yeah.
much easier.
Oh yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
But, that would be awesome if you guys could do that.
What else?
And I still like Faj for the waiver wire. I would like to change it still.
In what regards?
I don't like that. You know, you have your order. You know, everyone's got their own. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. And next, I'd like to talk about the 1 week trades.
Well, yeah,
Don't let
yeah,
me forget
yeah,
that.
yeah. The waiver wire, it goes 1 through 20, and your priority goes.
Yeah.
I would love to do. I always forget what it's called, but say you get 100 coins or whatever, and you have to. It's an auction, I think, is what it's called.
Oh.
I would love to do that. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
That way, everyone is exactly even and fair. Everyone starts with the exact same amount that you can auction off.
The way it is now, it's just giving the underdog a little chance to get ahead.
Yeah, it does. And it's nice when you're the underdog, but it sucks when you're not.
When you're not, then it's it's not fair there.
Yeah.
So what do you do? But yeah, like an auction, like you said, that would be pretty cool.
I think it'd be really neat. Totally change the dynamics of the free agency.
Yeah,
and you'd have to be much smarter about it. I think it'd add a whole new, like I said, dynamic, but a whole new strategy, and I'd like that. I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
1 week trades, you were gonna say?
Yeah. Is there a way to do away with those?
Well, we just make them illegal.
Yeah.
You can't 1 week trade.
I think they should.
Oh, I absolutely do.
I've done it in the past. I think one time that I can remember, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good about it, and I just don't like to see it on anybody.
And I did it this year too. Sean and I did, just so I could get through a quarterback week where I was had a bye, and it was only because the bench can't support holding a quarterback.
There you go.
And that fixes
that
a lot
one
of
extra.
those.
You could have an extra quarterback
or a defense or a kicker.
Right. Yes. So that opens it up, and that will eliminate the need of 1 week trades. I mean, you just gotta. What's the word when you first pick your team?
Pay attention. Draft?
When you draft, you just got to be smart about it. Yeah, I had a long day. You just got to be smart about drafting and think ahead as far as that goes.
You're the only one that pays attention to that.
I do.
I know you do.
Big time.
But, let's get rid of those. And I think this year, the reason they wanted to get rid of the draft spot is because they thought the waiver wire would be that much stronger. Mm-hmm. This year proved that was not true at all.
Not at all.
The waiver wire was not any more bountiful with good players than it ever has been.
Nope.
Ever.
So
I mean, let's throw that spot back on the bench, man.
Absolutely.
And then, Fosh, this was the year of no trades. I mean, there was a few.
Oh, yeah.
You and Sean, I think, had the biggest one.
Yeah.
And it benefited you both. Massively.
I'm glad because... it was Sean's idea, and then when what's his face Mayfield wasn't playing very good, I kind of felt bad. And then what's his face got hurt, so
T.Y.
and then T.Y. got hurt, and then Femi felt a little better, and then Mayfield started playing really good. So it was a very good equal trade.
Here's the thing: neither one of you make the playoffs without making that trade. That's my idea.
Oh yeah.
And Baker comes back and ends up throwing the most touchdowns any rookie quarterback's ever thrown. So Sean did well with Baker. I mean, he could count on him, and you could count on T.Y.
Yeah, yep.
T.Y. was strong.
That was an excellent trade.
Yeah, and I think
very fair.
People don't like to trade enough in this league, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's because they think they're going to get ripped off or something.
I guess.
But what you got to do is find a strength of your team that's sitting on the bench and do the same with someone else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if you have too many running backs, you can't start them anyways. If you need a wide receiver, why not send your running back for a wideout?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the trades. Because it resembles an NFL team. And I think that's cool. They're trading.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying we need to do all this wheeling and dealing, but I wish we would be a little bit more open to trades. Mm-hmm. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, Faj, what else do we have here? What else do you want to talk about before we wrap this puppy up?
It's good to see the Colts finally playing really good. So that's what I was just. Yeah.
I love the Colts.
Yeah, they're exciting to watch now too. Finally.
What do you think of Frank Reich and Chris Ballard? Man, those guys are on top of it.
Isn't it amazing what that'll do? The difference.
Huge difference.
Get those idiots out of there.
Mm-hmm. And our two coordinators, especially Matt Eberflus on defense, is a great coordinator. Oh my gosh, he's got this defense turned around. We're ranked 11th.
Wow.
Out of 32. That's pretty good for his first year with really a lack of talent. We don't have a lot of good players, but I tell you what, guys, it's going to be an awesome game on Saturday, so watch it at 4:30.
Absolutely.
Thanks for a great year.
Thank you.